Pretty high, very high. And Coach Hart does a great job with the backs and subbing and all that. So, just the way the guys are knocking guys up front when we get in those packages and doing those things, it's giving me a high confidence to do that when we get down there.
Is there anything Blake does beyond being strong that allows him to just even?
Yeah, I mean, it's his low center of gravity, the way he runs his leg on contact, the physicality, and probably more importantly, the mindset that he has that he's not going to get stopped. I mean, execution of the guys, the plan, what we have, what we're doing together as a staff has been really good. Been very simple, just multiple and different ways to the defense, but things that we're used to, things that we do in the packages that we've really practiced throughout the offseason. And we're sticking to that plan as we go through and have different ones as we go game to game. I mean, I've been super impressed by AJ and what he's done, in the pass catching, but especially as a blocker. He's really cemented himself as a legit blocker in college football at the tight end positioning. He takes a lot of pride in it, and you can see the work that he does in practice, what he's done in the weight room in the off season, and he's just done such a phenomenal job, and very proud and happy that we have him. He's always had the sayings. He's probably just more open to saying them a little bit more now, but I mean, he's been the same. And I mean, again, I've said it's on record. I'm just blessed to be here with him and learn from him and be around him. He's a wonderful man, a phenomenal coach, phenomenal father, phenomenal husband, and just excited the fact to learn from him and continue to do so.
Do you have any specific saying that really resonates with you, or a favorite that he's
I mean, there's so many. There's not really one. There's always a new one every day. So I just try to absorb them all in and keep them in the think box for later. So not any particular.
Is he like funnier inside the room than maybe most people kind of realize? Like
He is. He's hilarious. He's great to be around. Obviously, when it comes to football, serious about winning. But he's just like anybody else. I mean, he cracks jokes. He likes to hear jokes, so he's as funny as the next guy. So I love being around Coach. I mean, everybody understands the rivalry, but we got to prepare like we've been preparing, and we know that they're going to give us everything they got, and we're going to give them everything that we got. So it's another game for us that we got to go out there and prepare like we have been and practice like we have been to play at the highest level possible, so we can continue to get better. Yeah, I mean, just keep doing what he's been doing. The dude just works tirelessly. He's up there right now trying to get ahead on the game plan and get ahead on stuff that we're doing not only for today but for tomorrow. So he just needs to just keep progressing as he does every day and every day in practice and how he's performing in the game. So just keep doing what he's doing to get to that point. Yeah, I mean, it's also easy when you got really good players. So the players help, and the way they practice and the way they execute practice kind of gives you a feel of how the game flow is going to go and what you can call in those certain situations. So I feel like there's times where you're like, yeah, man, you can feel it, and you can feel, oh, this is the time to call this one, this is the time to call this one. And, but the kids do such a great job during the week of, these plays, they really like this, not this one so much, and that kind of helps us. It kind of helps me organize and figure out like what areas of the field to call those certain plays. Yeah, I mean, just continue to get better. He's done a really good job, and I will continue to progress and work all those guys as we have in the past couple weeks. So he's done a really good job for us, and there's things that he's got to clean up and the rest of them, but I'm really pleased with where he's at. Yeah, I think it was really a couple missed assignments which really hurt us, and then we got settled after the first two drives, and it felt like we just kept clicking. So they definitely presented some things because of the bye week that we didn't expect, and went to some old defense, which happens in the game, and that's why we make adjustments. And the guys never flinched, and that really helped. And once they got wind of it, it clicked and it rolled. So just excited, man, because our guys just don't flinch. Things happen, and you're gonna face some adversity. And how do you face it? Do you back away from it, or do you punch it in the face and you go after it? So felt like the guys did a great job of just attacking it.
With Miles back and playing a little more, are you going to stick with the same starting five this week?
Yeah, we'll see. Just see how practice goes this week. Yeah, I think really from a statistical standpoint, really don't focus on that as much as we do just try to figure out what plays are going to help us win, what plays are going to help us score a touchdown on that drive. Like those are the biggest things. So I'm not really worried about, I got to run on this play. Blake's and I have to run on this one, or I have to throw on this one because JJ, So it's more of what's the defense doing? How can we attack the defense and really trying to keep it in that rhythm and score as many points as possible and just be one ahead on the scoreboard. That's really the main focus. And we're obviously conscious. We know how good Blake is, and excited that he came back, and he knows and he understands it's all about the team too.